Good morning, everyone. I'm Steve,
And I'm Scott.
and together we are Backyard Musings, broadcast in Apple Valley, California.
Yep, and we're talking science, technology, and health today. It's a pretty cool
Yeah.
topic.
A once-a-week shot from Australian scientists could spare people with Parkinson's the grind of taking pills several times a day. The tiny biodegradable gel sits under the skin and releases steady doses of two key medicines all week long, aiming for steadier symptom control, fewer side effects, and a much simpler routine. Early lab tests look safe and effective, and the team hopes to move into human trials soon. Details of their work appear in the journal Drug Delivery and Translational Research, published on June 7th, 2025. Would you like to know more?
I had no idea that there was a regimen like that they had to go through.
I didn't know it was so robust, several
Yeah.
times a day.
Yeah. A once-a-week injection could greatly ease life for more than 8 million people who live with Parkinson's disease by replacing the daily routine of swallowing multiple pills. Researchers at the University of South Australia have designed a long-acting shot that supplies a steady 7-day dose of levodopa and carbidopa. Carbidopa? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The two main medicines used to control Parkinson's symptoms.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
The formulation, made from biodegradable materials, is injected just under the skin or into muscle. It then releases the medication gradually for an entire week. Parkinson's disease is the world's second most common neurological condition. That's Michael Fox.
Yep.
Affecting more than 8.5 million people. Although no cure exists, tremors, stiffness, and slow movement can be managed with oral drugs that often have to be taken several times a day.
This frequent dosing can be hard on patients, especially older adults or anyone who has trouble swallowing tablets. Irregular timing of doses causes uneven drug levels.
You got to be right on.
Yeah. Extra side effects and less dependable relief. Lead researcher Professor Sanjay Garg from I guess it's the University of South Australia. Center for Pharmaceutical Innovation says the newly developed injectable could significantly improve treatment outcomes and patient adherence.
I'll say once a week.
Yeah.
That's quality of life right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Quote, our goal was to create a formulation that simplifies treatment, improves patient compliance, and maintains consistent therapeutic levels of medication. This weekly injection could be a game changer for Parkinson's care, Professor Garg says. Levodopa is the gold standard therapy for Parkinson's, but its short lifespan means it must be taken several times a day.
UNISA, which is the school, PhD student Deepa Nakmode says in the Institute implant. Institute implant. Okay. Is designed to release both levodopa and carbidopa steadily over 1 week, maintaining consistent plasma levels and reducing the risks associated with fluctuating drug concentrations. Quote, after years of focused research, it's incredibly rewarding to see our innovation in long-acting injectables for Parkinson's disease reach this stage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Our invention has now been filed for Australian patent. This is according to Nakmode.
Yeah, I hope it gets through. I hope we see this. The injectable gel combines an FDA-approved biodegradable polymer, PLGA, with Udrigit L100, a pH-sensitive polymer, to achieve a controlled and sustained drug release. Extensive lab tests revealed the system's effectiveness and safety.
More than 90% of the levodopa dose and more than 81% of the carbidopa dose were released over 7 days. You want to read the whole thing? Okay.
Well, let's go. The implant degraded by over 80% within a week and showed no significant toxicity in cell viability tests.
The formulation can be easily administered through a fine 22-gauge needle, minimizing discomfort and eliminating the need for surgical implant.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, cool.
Quote, the implications of this research are profound, Professor Garg says, continuing the quote, by reducing the frequency of dosing from multiple times a day to a weekly injection is a major step forward in Parkinson's therapy. We're not just improving how the drug is delivered, we're improving patients' lives.
Professor Garg says the technology can also be adapted for other chronic conditions such as cancer, diabetes, neurodegenerative disorders, pain management, and chronic infections that require long-term drug delivery.
So this is just not for Parkinson's.
I guess not.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
The system can be tuned to release drugs over a period ranging from a few days to several weeks, depending on therapeutic needs. UNISA scientists hope to start clinical trials in the near future and are exploring commercialized opportunities. So again, like
Yeah.
we talked about these other clinical trials and blind studies and stuff. I bet you almost every one of those 8 million people that they say have this disease would say, I'll do it
I'll
right
try it.
now. Right
Yep.
now. I don't care about your clinical trial. Give me a shot
I'll be the guinea pig.
and give me a shot at a better life. Yeah. What do they got to lose? Right?
Right.
I don't know.
Try it out.
Yeah. Just,
So that's what Trump said in 2016. What have you got to lose?
yeah. Exactly.
He said that.
So, anyway, that's very promising. Very cool.
Okay, folks, thanks a lot. We'll see you in the afternoon.
Take care, everyone. Thanks.